What's going on, everyone? Hope you're having a great day. Welcome to the Tundra Dude 34 YouTube channel. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you know every time I put up a new video and or a live stream. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you've been around this channel for a while, you know two things I love to do. Number one, dealership walks, which are impossible to do right now because there's no 2022 Tundras on the lot, and there's really no used Tundras on the lot around me right now. So every Sunday, I usually go out there and do dealership walks. We're able to talk about the new stuff that's hitting the lot, the pricing and everything like that. So I'm not able to do that. But the other thing that I really like to do is to go onto autotrader.com and see what kind of Tundras they have out there as far as the new 2022 Tundra. Now, one thing I've been waiting on and checking a few times a week for a very long time is when will we see the 2022 TRD Pro Tundra on AutoTrader. I do a nationwide search to see if I could find any trucks out there. And the point of this is just to, well, a few things. Number one, I want to see how many are out there. Number two, I want to help you guys find the truck of your dreams and see where we could find the best prices. Now, a lot of people are expecting massive markups on these 2022 TRD Pro Tundras. What colors will be readily available, which the term readily available with the TRD Pro for 2022 really is non-existent. It's just if you see the color you like, will you be able to get it? So I searched on AutoTrader, as I always do, nationwide search, 2022 TRD Pro. Please keep in mind, it only really comes one way. You can only get the hybrid engine, you can only get the Crew Max with the 5.5-foot bed, and today, for the first time, 41 options popped up. Now, usually my rule when I search on AutoTrader is the only trucks I will show you will have the actual picture of the truck, meaning it's on the lot. Well, of these 41 options, there are no pictures of an actual truck sitting on the lot, which means all of these are allocated to dealerships at this point. There's nothing physically there yet, but what you can do is you can call ahead to these dealers and see if you can get your name on a list if one is not spoken for yet. But let's see what we got so far. This is, again, nationwide across the United States. Let's see what we could find when we look for the highest priced Tundra TRD Pro on AutoTrader. And this is the one that pops up here, Malloy Toyota. This is a solar octane. It is MSRP'd at $69,075. And they are asking $94,075. I'm a little shocked. I thought I'd see one on here for six figures, but as of right now, $94,075 is the highest priced Tundra. Here's the details. It is brand new, solar octane with the black interior. Now, please keep in mind, once again, with the TRD Pro, you have an option at two interiors. You get the Softex black or you get the cockpit red. But when it comes to solar octane, the only option is the black interior. 10-speed automatic transmission, the hybrid engine, that is 100% the way you're getting these TRD Pros. Four-wheel drive also. There is no options other than that. You cannot get the regular I-Force on this TRD Pro for this year. And the 5.5-foot bed, of course, as well. Now, one other thing they're showing here on AutoTrader, it estimates the payments. All right. Now, obviously, you know, it doesn't know your credit. It doesn't know how much you're putting down, but it's just doing a random estimate. And this payment here, it's saying would be $1,015 a month at 2.75 APR for 60 months. Now, doing basic math there, that's got to be a hefty down payment to get it to that payment, I would think, for sure. So that is the solar octane I was able to find. The second one, the second highest price one, was $89,105. Made at Toyota of Sacramento. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. And it is on an MSRP of $69,155, so almost a $20,000 markup. So this is the white exterior. This has the cockpit red, which, as you know, if you've been around the channel a while, I had the pleasure of test driving a TRD Pro 2022 Tundra, black with the cockpit red interior, for a week. You can check out my playlist of all my coverage on that. But the cockpit red interior does look very good, and to me it feels like I'm in something special, so I highly recommend it. Check it out. And the payment that it's estimating on this is 5.48% APR for 72 months, $1,454 a month. So these payments are getting into those mortgage style payments there. A big down payment is what you would need, or find MSRP. There's still MSRP dealers out there. You just got to do your research. Next one down the list, $85,938 off of an MSRP of $70,938. Now, if you're wondering why the MSRPs are a little bit different here or there, because the truck is pretty much built one way, it's going to be those little add-ons like side steps, spray-on bed liner, things like that. Little add-ons like that get that price moving up a little bit. So that's why you will see the MSRP fluctuate quite a bit. I believe the starting MSRP for the TRD Pro Tundra is $68,500 or right around there. So you're going to see the MSRPs hover around that $68,500 to $70,000. Just keep that in mind. So as we see, once again, this is $85,938 off of an MSRP of $70,938. So you get yourself a $15,000 markup. This is Brewer Airport Toyota, and this has 1 mile on it. Solar octane with the black interior. I figured solar octane would be very tough to find, but in looking on Auto Trader and just seeing on the forums of stuff that's popping onto dealer lots for people to come pick up, quite a few solar octanes out there. And the estimated payment for this one, 9.25 APR for 72 months, $1,559 a month. And then I decided, we looked at a few of the high-priced ones. Are there any out there that are at MSRP on Auto Trader of these 41? And here is what popped up. Bobby Rahal Toyota. And this doesn't mean, this is MSRP $68,500. This doesn't mean it's actually at MSRP. They might just not have put the markup on, but this is why you got to call around and do your research to see, because like I said, there are going to be dealerships that are doing MSRP. I just think they're going to be few and far between at this point. So keep that in mind when you're doing your research. But as of what it says on here, it's showing the MSRP $68,500. And the color of this one is the midnight black exterior. It doesn't show the interior color, but hopefully it is the red interior because it looks so good with that black exterior. Another great part of the black exterior is all of the faint camo Toyota put on the front end of the truck and over the wheel wells, and everything blends in very nicely with the midnight black metallic. And the estimated payment on this with a 5.75 APR for 72 months, $1,127. So that's a good idea right there of what payment you may experience if you do that $68,500, if you're able to get it for MSRP. But once again, a lot of times when they do these estimates on here or any other websites, it always puts down a certain percentage of a down payment. So every dealer is going to be different. So make sure you contact your dealer to see what the actual payment will be. And I figured you guys would like this one. This was hovering around the bottom for MSRP as well. But this one is a Lunar Rock from Romano Toyota, $69,673. So that's a perfect example. This one probably has that spray-on bed liner or side steps to get that price up just a little bit off of the MSRP base. Lunar Rock with the black interior is going to look great. I figured this is going to be the truck everybody really goes after as far as the TRD Pro color. Everybody loves Lunar Rock. In talking to you guys over the last year to 6-7 months, everybody says Lunar Rock is going to be the way they want to go. Solar Octane, there's lovers and haters of it, but Lunar Rock has always been, everybody absolutely loves it and loves that Toyota brought it back for 2022. $69,673 is the MSRP. Once again, there could be a markup not listed. The 9.25% APR for 72 months gives you a payment of $1,264, but that Lunar Rock will be very tough to get. So there are just a few options out there as far as high price and low price on Auto Trader. As always, I will keep my eyes peeled for any great deals I see out there. I'm always combing through the Tundra forums to see if anybody got, an insane deal. What kind of markups are people paying? Things like that. If real pictures pop up on Auto Trader, we will definitely put that up as well. I'm looking at a bunch of different websites. I'm looking all over the place, and I'm doing it for you to try to find you guys the best pricing I can for these Toyota Tundras in the new generation. Now we're starting to see the iForce Max hit the lots. I think in the next month, you will actually see, hopefully, a little bit of inventory. But once again, if you're in the market for not just the TRD Pro, but an iForce Max, which is the hybrid option, contact your local dealer and see if they have any allocations coming in with no names attached to it yet. Allocations pop up all the time. So call, see if you can get your name on something. The hybrid engine, the iForce Max, is available on limited and up, and it has to be Crew Max because they put those batteries under the back seat. So Crew Max only, limited and up. SR and SR5 do not have the option of the hybrid engine, and someone that has driven both of the new Tundra engines, I will tell you, that hybrid engine is something special, so you may want to keep an eye out for it. There is a way, I did a video a few weeks back about how to get into an iForce Max the cheapest way possible, which is a limited, non-TRD, and that is where you can start getting your iForce Max engine there and kind of build exactly what you want on the truck, which is another great thing about the next generation Tundra, is you could build these things pretty much the way you want now. You don't necessarily have to buy packages. You could buy individual items and features that you want versus buying, you know, all these different things that maybe you won't need down the road. So it's all about saving you guys some kind of money in this crazy time we call the automotive industry right now. But let me know what you think in the comments below. Are you in the market for a TRD Pro Tundra? If you are someone who is blessed enough to have a TRD Pro Tundra already, what did you pay? Till next time, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook at TundraDude34, TundraDude34@gmail.com. You guys have a great day. Be safe and be well.